Okay. All right. Is there such thing as too much self-care? Impossible. Well, Dr. D Nice doesn't feel as impossible. And I have 5 reasons to share with you why it's impossible. I even have something to say about therapy. Hang on. Let's go. Number 1, the number 1 way self-care, self-focus can go way off track. Number 1 is the selfie. Listen, we all taking pictures. You know your angles, you've got it all down, you know exactly what it takes to make you look great in a picture. Unfortunately, that leads to a lot of self-scrutinization where you're digging deep, looking. Is that a pimple? Is that a spot? Was that there yesterday? Oh, how does my boobs look in this picture? Do I have enough biceps? What's going on? You begin to be so critical of yourself when you do a lot of selfies, when you're looking at yourself a lot in the mirror. You become critical to the point that you want to change things that you probably would have never cared about had you not been so engrossed, so committed to that selfie game. Number 1, self-love gone wrong. Too many selfies will have you feeling bad about yourself. The truth is, there's a lot of things when you're focused too much on yourself. A lot of mental illnesses are associated with that. Depression, anxiety, like anorexia, bulimia, a lot of those things. When you get down to the heart of it, there's definitely a lot of self-focused energy that you can point to as a underlying cause. Number 2, self-care. Yeah. Well, self-care Saturday, self-care Sunday, where you go off and you pamper yourself, you lay in a spa, you go out to brunch, you go here, you go there. But the whole purpose of it is just to focus on me, focus on you. That's the point of it. It goes wrong. It can go wrong. Here's the thing. The self-care is meant to be a time to improve your happiness, to relax you, and that's important. Taking it overboard will lead to unhappiness. Because here's the thing. As a human being, you need to commit time to loving God, loving each other, and loving yourself. And unfortunately, a lot of times that self-care, it end up making you just focusing on you and you alone. It is unhappy. Too much time spent on yourself, too much time buying stuff, pampering. Everything is just done with the purpose of fulfilling some happiness in your life. I'm telling you, that's self-love gone wrong. Needs to be a balance between those three things. Trust me on this one. Number 3, therapy. I told you I was going to talk about therapy. I know right now it's very popular and important that everybody goes to therapy. At least that's the message out there. It is not absolutely necessary. Every single situation does not require paying $100 an hour or whatever your insurance copay would be to sit down with a person week after week, day after day, just talking about yourself. There are some actions that needs to happen. And this passive just talking to somebody else about your problems, it leads to a lot of self-focus. You all begin to feel that your issues are big. No one else is suffering like me. I'm not saying there's not room for therapy, because sometimes we are just not able to see the solution that really is inside all of us. And we need somebody to help uncover it. There are some people that have turned therapy into an addiction of self focus. And once again, I won't be able to tell you where that is. I'm just trying to put some things in your mind to understand that it can't be all about self love. All right. No, we're at number 4. My bad. Okay, I'm gonna get this right. Self. Okay, man. Here we go. Number 4. Self pleasure. Do I have to break masturbation? It's a whole thing now. They talk about it freely. It's liberating. That's what you must do to understand your body. Here's the lie about it all. There's a hormone that is released during orgasm that is called oxytocin. That is called the bonding hormone. When you're self-pleasuring, you are bonding with yourself. Come on now. Come on. We do not need to be even any more connected. You're stuck with yourself all the time. And this is promoted, and it's going to lead to a lot of unhappiness. All right. Don't say I ain't tell y'all. Number 5. I know you all are young, and this is not something that you need to think about right now. Not right now. Store it away in the back of your head for when it's time for you to get married. Get married. Have children. Get married. Have children. Get married and have children. I know that goes against popular culture. They're saying something totally different. It's just me, focus on me. You spend your own money on me. You can go wherever you want to. You don't have to do this. Listen, there's a level of growth, a level of refinement of character that if you really want to be a happy person, if you really want to be the complete you, there's a level of refinement that you get when you have to think about somebody else other than yourself. You have to care for somebody else other than yourself. And you may say, oh, well, I've got friends. No. These relationships are different. The mother-child, the father-child relationship is different. The wife-husband, husband-wife relationship is different. There's a level of refinement that it gives to your character that you cannot get unless you commit yourself to a life of service, like nunhood is what I'm talking about. Like you're Mother Teresa out there. You're Paul the Apostle out there just serving, living off nothing, going from town to town, preaching the gospel, helping the poor, all of that. That's the only way to achieve the level of refinement that you get from being in a relationship. And once you hit adulthood, that should be a goal of yours. Have children. Well, get married first, then have children. Okay, those are the 5 ways that self-love can go wrong. Let me know in the comment section below what you think. While you're here, of course, I'm gonna need y'all to subscribe, like the video, of course, first, just click on it real quick, and then subscribe, and let me know any subjects that you would love for me to talk about. Oh, okay, you know what it is next.